What is up, YouTube? It is your boy Dougie D Fresh, and today we are talking about One Piece chapter 1114. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a like so YouTube knows you like it. If you want to tap in with the future content, hit that subscribe button, and if you want to be notified of said future content, hit that post notification bell. Now let's get straight into it. Akainu looks menacingly, just like he has for the last 1,000,000 times we've seen him, but you know, I'm very curious as to how things are going to go from here, because we are in the final saga. Secrets are being revealed, truths are coming out, and the Marines are going to have some choices to make because the Celestial Dragons are getting exposed. They might not be getting completely exposed yet, but what Vegapunk is saying and some other things that are being said in this chapter are making me think that the people might finally see the revolutionary side and start rebelling against the Celestial Dragons. We get to check in with a lot of places around the world. We get to see Water 7, and I believe we get to see the bar in Jaya where the people are also laughing at Luffy's dream, but I'm not exactly sure. That's just something I've seen on Twitter, so I'll just go with that because those seem like the type of people that just be laughing their ass off like a bunch of hyenas, thinking some shit is funny, even though it's not. Like, this shit is very serious. We see that Magellan is still right by Doflamingo. I'm very much expecting some kind of Impel Down infiltration part 2. I'm not saying a exact breakout like how Luffy did it, because I don't think we get to see it, and I don't know how realistic that is, but we do know that, oh my goodness, why can I not remember his name? Weevil. We do know that Weevil is either on his way to Impel Down or he is already in Impel Down. Bakin has asked Marco for his help. So just off that simple fact and the fact that Doflamingo's there, and I don't see him being locked up for the rest of the story, I think that something is going to go down at Impel Down, and Oda was just going to remind us that this is all happening. Now, I think in the last video I said, you know, at this point the Gorosei can just dip, because what I thought Vegapunk was going to expose and what they probably thought Vegapunk was going to expose is not happening. But honestly, I don't want to say this is, well, this might actually be comparable, because now that people know that the world is going to be underwater very soon, Doflamingo even said it. He's like, do you think we should go up to some higher ground? And the fact that the Celestial Dragons want the transmission to be cut off and the Gorosei are so adamant about it. You know, Vegapunk is saying stuff about the Mother Flame. And when they're talking about the earthquake, I thought it was Lelouch being destroyed, but I was like, no, there's no way that was the same day. That was the other day. But I guess I was wrong. So it makes sense that that was Lelouch, and the rising sea level from the cleansing is what's contributing to the water level rising and the world eventually going under. So I believe the Celestial Dragons are very upset that Vegapunk is putting this out there, because people are going to start questioning, like, wait a second, the Celestial Dragons are on the red line. Did they know about this? Are they just going to abandon us? They're just using us, and then they're going to wait for us to be wiped out, and then they're going to keep living their cushy lives. I think that is what is going to push people more towards revolution. I think now is the time. If Dragon does not start upping his recruitment, start really going even harder at the Celestial Dragons, because they've already cut off their food supply, at least if I'm remembering correctly. Either they've completely cut it off or it's very hard for them to get food. I believe they burned their food reserves and cut off their food supply. So they're struggling up there. They're already not happy with the Marines because a lot of stuff is going down on their watch. I forgot Kizaru was even here. He's still just chilling on the boat, but it is not looking good for the world government solution. It's looking like that stuff is coming to an end. And yeah, one thing I thought that was interesting was when Vegapunk was bringing up the Void Sentry and the Poneglyphs. Charlos' sister, if that is who that is, I believe that's Charlos' sister. She had a little curiosity. She was like, the Void Sentry, what is that? So now I'm wondering, like, damn, the Celestial Dragons don't know about the Void Sentry? When we get this Void Sentry flashback, we're going to find out a lot of crazy information, because if even the Celestial Dragons don't know, which would make sense because a lot of them are just stupid, pompous, rich pricks, and Emu and the Gorosei are probably like, they don't need to know about this. It does not concern them at all. So I'm wondering where her curiosity is going to lead her. Edison comes in clutch, stretching the clouds out so the Straw Hats can escape, because I've been wondering a lot this arc about how they're going to get down from there, how they're going to escape. The question of how exactly they're going to escape is still there, because the Gorosei are still very much active. Luffy can't seem to hurt Saint Mars. Sorry, not Saint Mars, Saint Mercury. Saint Mars can fly. Saint Nosjuro, I'm sure he could just freeze the water and catch up with their ship. I'm not saying that Luffy and others wouldn't be able to push them back or delay them, but they are still very much a real threat in all of this. Dory and Bragi are also there to help, but shout out to Edison for doing his part. Luffy hit Saint Mercury with a Gear 5 punch, and this man was still complaining and writhing in pain. How damn strong are these Gorosei? I already had a feeling there was levels to this, and I did not put them up there with top tiers. I still don't think I do, but at this point, I'm starting to think maybe I should, because Gear 5 Luffy with Haki, and I'm just gonna assume it's advanced Haki because why wouldn't he? And if he already punched him once and he didn't use advanced Haki or Reroll, that was stupid. And if he did it again without doing that, he's really stupid. And I know people think Luffy is dumb as fuck, which he is in the most part. But when it comes to fighting, Luffy can really show his prowess when it comes to that. But I don't know if Oda's just not doing a good job, or if these Gorosei are just really like that and they're gonna be a serious damn problem, because maybe they don't need the admirals. Maybe the admirals are gonna flip sooner than I thought, because if the rest of them could do this, then it is a fucking problem. I know we saw Nosjuro get kicked by Sanji and it looked like he had some blood coming out of his mouth, but I don't take that kind of stuff too seriously, because Chopper did slap the taste out of Queen's mouth, but we all know Chopper cannot beat Queen in a one-on-one fight. So how damn strong are these Gorosei? Oda, please let me know. And we end this chapter off before a break with a fucking banger, because that's what Oda likes to do. We just might be getting a Joy Boy flashback. Joy Boy, the first pirate, just like the sun god Nika was able to fight by stretching his body and doing ridiculous things. Who is Joy Boy? Are we really getting this flashback? I hope so, because among the Void Century and many other things, this is something I have been very, very curious about. So I hope that Egghead just keeps going and getting even crazier, because I did not expect much from this arc at all, and most people didn't either. I don't think anyone went in this arc saying we're gonna get crazy reveals and so much crazy information. Like, we knew we were gonna get information, we knew we were gonna get reveals, but not like this. Not like this. But anyways, that's the end of the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to drop a like so YouTube knows. Hit that subscribe button if you like the content and you want to be tapped in with the future content. Hit the post notification bell if you want to be notified of said future content. It is being your boy Dougie D Fresh, and I'm out. Peace.